Welcome to Novice Quadcopters. Today I would like to talk about a company that has been rampaging through the world of drones like the company I'm talking about is DJI Innovations. You know him as DJI. Everyone who comes out with a drone, they try to say this drone is going to be the DJI killer. Well, DJI has been the drone killer. Once again, another company may be folding as a result of sales. And those sales are of their products. The Phantom 4, the DJI Mavic Pro, and now the Spark, which we'll talk about at another time because there's a report that the Sparks are overheating and just dropping out of the sky. We remember a company that did that once before, don't we? GoPro Karma. As of 2016, Autel Robotics has been soaring in sales due to their X-Star Premium, which was a great package. It was in the same shape, cookie cutter shape of the DJI Mavic, except the color was Coast Guard orange. The 4K camera, to me personally, is actually better than the DJI standard camera they have on their Phantom 4 series. They've been doing great in sales up until July this month of 2017. And I feel kind of distressed because I was actually going to purchase that drone. Their customer service was phenomenal. You could buy their drone and take it out of the box and they will walk you through hooking it up over the phone. When you called, you got a real person. There was no voice response unit or nothing mechanical, anything like that. But Autel laying off its marketing department and members of its sales department isn't a good sign, because once you start firing the people in sales that are actually out there selling your products, and then the people in marketing, who are you going to have sales for if there's no marketing department? To make a long story short, looks like Autel Robotics is going under due to the DJI monster that's out there. Now, Autel Robotics was going to be my next drone that I brought, even before buying a Mavic. Because of their customer service, they were based here in Washington State, here in the United States, and that made it very local for the community here in the United States, and I believe that's why their sales was soaring, because people were taking them as an option for $800. Okay, the drone did 1.3 to 1.5 miles in distance, but what the 4K camera gave you and what the battery life, it looked like a promising drone. And Autel Robotics was like tapping on the shoulder of DJI saying, look out, we're coming. But it just bothers me that they would go under like that. And I actually sent an email to them. I'm waiting for them to respond. They said I would get something back in 24 hours, but I doubt it, because they haven't responded to anyone who has been inquiring about them laying off their marketing department and sales. And when I say that, not the entire department, but they have made a dramatic decrease. In fact, there's actually one guy here that works for them. He actually was there with them when they started up, and says, I accepted the job with drone startup Autel Robotics in Seattle as a senior account manager. We successfully launched the X-Star drone in 2016 of April. During the next eight months, I obtained 52 new accounts, 4 of which were the top 10 accounts in the company, you know, through distributors, etc. And unfortunately, Autel was not immune to the drone industry downturn, which resulted in Autel laying off most of its sales and marketing staff after the CES in January 2017. So this has been going on for a while. It started back in January, and here it is July. The public is just now hearing about it. Autel, what's going on? You need to let your customers know. I mean, I'm really starting to feel like my hands are tied here. because I really wanted to get an Autel Robotics drone, and now I'm going to get a DJI drone. I was thinking about something called the Vitus, but it just doesn't perform, the Walkera Vitus, but it doesn't perform like the DJI Mavic Pro. Nothing performs like it. I mean, you have 4.3 mile range, battery life 25 minutes. On a calm day, you could probably get a full 25 minutes. You can fold it up. It folds up smaller than this tablet. I mean, and you can go with it anywhere. Now, I love my 3DR Solo. I love all my other drones, but some of these are toy grade. Some of them are semi-professional, like the Hubsan H501S. But that's fixed gimbal, blah, blah, blah. To make a long story short, I feel like
I am Locutus of Borg. Resistance is futile. Your life, as it has been, is over.
yes, I do feel resistance is futile. Because right now, even though I didn't have the money to buy a DJI drone, I'm going to get one now. I'm jumping on the ship. It's like the Titanic. They told him to slow down and he went faster. Guess what happened? The ship went down. Sorry, Autel. Hope you can explain yourself to your customers. Now, of course, with Autel Robotics firing staff, laying off staff. You laid off, you're fired. Okay, discontinuing their batteries that they're selling for working product. I mean, how do you have something on the internet and you go to purchase it, and the only place you can get it right now is from Autel Robotics directly? A lot of their vendors are putting up signs saying these batteries are discontinued, which means they are not making any more. So you Autel Robotics guys out there, start hoarding batteries. Don't get rid of that bird yet, just hoard batteries. Seriously. Now, since the launch of DJI's Phantom 3 series, DJI has been on the top of the drone world on the consumer level. There was a company, and that's up until present day time now, the DJI Phantom 4, the DJI Mavic, and also the Spark, which we'll talk about in another video because they've been dropping out of the sky lately. The sales for DJI have been phenomenal. They've been doing nothing but climbing straight to the top. They've been on the top, and they're surpassing what they've done already, making sales into the billions with their Phantom 4 and Mavic Pro series. You can't go anywhere here in New York without seeing a DJI product. Either it's a Spark, or it's a Phantom 4, it's a Mavic. We go to these drone meetups all the time, and there are Mavics. There are more Mavics than any other drones that we have there at our drone meetups. Let's just hope DJI, who is the real drone killer, let somebody up in the ring that can contend with them. I mean, it's not DJI's fault that people keep failing. Don't get me wrong. In no way, shape, or form am I saying that. DJI is just a superior product. You can't do nothing about that. I mean, what would you want to drive? A Volkswagen or a Porsche? Well, a lot of you guys don't know this, but most Porsche have Volkswagen engines. What's the difference other than the shape of the body? That's it for now. Thanks for watching.